Sometimes I can like really keep it a grand and say that I sometimes struggle with survivor's remorse. Oh, yeah. So I come from a neighborhood, probably like y'all, where there were not opportunities, no money, nothing. And a lot of the homies went to prison. My sister, I have a half sister, she went to prison. Drugs, and I didn't graduate. Had a son when I was 17, got kicked out the house. And so sometimes now in my life, and I look at all of my guys, all my bros that are either dead, on drugs, locked up, and I try to go help them out. I try to do what I can. Sometimes I can like really keep it a grand and say that I sometimes struggle with survivor's remorse. Oh yeah, for sure. And I want to know, do any of you, based on where you come from and because God bless you to come out and make it, have you ever dealt with any guilt that some of the homies that you were raised with that they didn't?
Facts. I was dealing with that like last year. Like last year, 2 years ago, like I had started feeling like, dang, like, man, like, cause I had tried to give all my partners jobs. But just coming up, last year I realized like, man, I had to realize, I'm like, man, I'm trying to keep myself with them drinking, just doing stuff I know I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm like, now they looking down on me. But I'm trying to keep myself with them, you know, to try to do the things that they doing. But now it's backfiring on me because now they looking down on me. It's not the same respect. I was doing all that, feeling like I'm making more money. I'm doing all these different things. I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still in, like, you feel me? Like, man, I gotta kind of make them feel like I'm still them.
Wow.
So when that was happening, I just started. Remember in the beginning of this thing we started, I'm like, I never fully lost myself. You know, and that's all because of where I came from. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work.
I feel absolutely no guilt at all whatsoever. None.
Okay. Now explain to me how you were able to overcome that.
I didn't have to overcome anything. I never felt no guilt. I felt like a responsibility, you know what I'm saying, for those that were around me that helped support me and help uplift me. But I don't think, like, because to be honest with you, we all put ourselves on our path early. When I was thumbing through phone books trying to find studio, when I was moving around trying to figure out where to go get discovered, the people who were around me then, those are the people that I feel like I have a responsibility to provide opportunities, insight, and, you know, and to be, I guess, a leader for.
But Tip, you never felt the burden of that?
The burden of, I mean, man, to be honest with you, I just carry the load. I feel like each and every last one of us have our own burden to bear.
So you feel that to whom much is given, much is required?
Yeah, I always know that the reason the responsibility feel heavy is because the blessings have come in abundance.